What's up? My name is Julian Jordan, and you're watching Toasted.
Julian, welcome here in Miami.
Thank you so much.
I just overheard that you were kind of hungover because there was a party and Martin Garrix just spilled the beans there.
Yeah, live last night with Martin Garrix. It's always fun seeing him, and it's always a good time. So it's not that crazy that I have a little bit of a hangover, but it was a good one.
Hey, of course, both you guys studied in Holland at the Herman Brood Academy. Herman Brood was kind of, let's say the Sid Vicious of rock and roll in Holland. Was it an important part of your career to study there?
Really important because I learned to collaborate over there, and I learned to collaborate with different artists, with different influences in the music industry. And at that school there were like rappers, there were drummers, guitar players on the same floor as you were studying. And you had these studio sessions during the day. There was like a writing camp every day. So it was really good to be there, and I got really inspired by all the different like influences, like hip hop, rock music. Everything was combined together. So it was a really big part of my career right now, because I really learned there how to collaborate and how to think outside of the box sometimes.
Are you still in touch with that school? I mean, do you still in touch with the teachers or with the students who are there now?
I see one of my teachers sometimes. It's Mark Otten. He's a DJ as well. He's a really good producer, and he teaches me a lot actually. Not only music wise, but also like personal wise, and how to be in the business and how to present yourself. So yeah, absolutely.
So were you confident that you were going to pursue a career as a DJ producer? And I mean, or did you think like, well, you know what, I'm going to finish this school and then see what happens?
Well, I didn't even finish it. It was like I talked to the teachers and I said, okay, I wanna be on this school so badly. I really wanna finish it, but my career is going so well. And they said to me, you need to choose for your career, because the thing is, it's not a school with where you get a paper at the end saying, okay, you're now a music producer. It's like it's like what they told me, that it's just an add to your knowledge. Like the school is not really, you don't have like some paper, but you have knowledge about music. And they said to me, if you have the chance to go there and you have the chance to choose for your career, you should always choose the career. So that's what I did.
Hey, let's get back to you and your music. Actually, basically, this is the first thing I wrote down. You met Roger Federer in Miami, and there's a picture of you and him on the street. You just bumped into him, or?
Yeah, actually, we were at the same store, and I saw him. I was like, "Oh shit, he's in Miami!" So I didn't even know. And then I walked into him and said, "Yo, can we get a picture?" And we just talked a little bit. He was a really nice guy.
Do you know who you are, actually?
No, I don't think so. But I think he maybe saw the Instagram post and was like, "Oh, must be someone." Yeah.
But are you a tennis fan yourself?
Yeah, I love the. My grandma plays a lot of tennis, so I sent the picture to her immediately. Actually, after the picture was taken, I sent it to her. She was really jealous. But yeah.
Did you see that lost the Australian Open final with him?
Absolutely. Yeah. Even more respect for him and even more proud of the picture. Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. Hey, music. Let's see. First, this is related to music. You launched your merchandise. For now, it's a cap, a t-shirt, and a hooded sweater. They are great, but I guess the fans want more than just that.
Yeah, and the company I do it with is really professional, and they're really good in it. And the thing is that they're really creative as well, and they share the same kind of passion as I do. So we're always brainstorming and writing stuff and making new ideas. So there's coming a lot, and there's a lot of opportunities for, like, we can do whatever we want. But we first wanted to give the people like the basics, like just the merch with the logo, and after that there's so much room for everything. We can do everything with the t-shirt. So that's I think that's coming next year or something like that.
Hey, I love the logo. It's like a pause play sign, but reversed. Yeah. Who did it, and why did you choose it?
I actually let my manager do it. I don't really know the company who did it, but I wanted to have something that speaks for itself, and it's like really abstract, not abstract, but really minimalistic. And I thought, what's a logo that you see and you're like, that's like all the big brands in the world. And I thought, I'm gonna choose a few people to design the logo, and my manager did it. So I just got this sick logo, and I was like, okay, this is it. Yeah, spot on.
Hey, I saw you. You went on a short trip to Iceland after all the touring. You were done, and you needed a break. Why Iceland? I mean, I love Iceland. I've been there. We've been there a couple of times. I think it's a fantastic place, but it's like not the most relaxing place weather-wise. And I saw you were basically, well, frozen there.
Yeah, true, but it was something I never did. I went on like winter sports, some vacations, holidays like that, and it's different. I wanted to be like somewhere where it's like so different than regular life, and I went there, and it was so sick. There was like no one on some. So I felt like the only person in the world somewhere. Yeah, so it was so crazy, and the feeling there was amazing to be there and to feel like all the silence over there and to see only nature. That was really sick for me.
So was it inspiring, and did you write stuff there? Because you went there to write and create music.
Yeah, I actually shoot a video as well. And I wrote a few songs, like melodies as well over there. And it was really inspiring for me to just go out and not sit behind my desk and push on music. Like I need to have a release. I need to have a release date. I need to have this. You just go out, think about nothing, clear your mind, and then everything will come by itself.
Talking about that residency, it's not a small thing, right? I mean, this is really a dream come true for a lot of people.
True, it's like a bucket list thing for me. Always been on my bucket list, and right now that it came true is amazing. Absolutely.
So how did it happen? Did the people from Omnia just call you, or how does it go?
Yeah, actually they were really interested. I was an opening DJ, opening act for Martijn, and I played a show a few times, and they were so happy with me that they wanted to book me and they wanted to put me on the roster. So that was really sick, and they just contacted me saying, "Yo, we want you."
So and now how long do you have to play, or how long can you play there? Is it like every week or every month, and for how many years?
It's 12 a year, I think, and it's just for 1 year, but I don't know. It feels really good. The team is really supportive. I've been there a few times to meet the people behind as well, and to see the team, the social media guys, everything, and it's a really passionate team. So.
Back in the 70s, Vegas used to be the place where like the biggest of the biggest would play, and probably on a nightly basis, I'm not sure, but they used to record stuff as well. And I can imagine if you play Omnia, it's something else. Do you record your music there, or do you record your music in general?
I really want to do it. I never did it, but it's something to put on my list to do, because a lot of people don't have the experience that the crowd have, and I think it's a good one to do actually.
You just made a VR movie. We do a lot of VR recordings ourselves. This one actually got a lot of positive criticism. It's not easy to do a VR movie because it's a whole other way of working around it. So why did you do this VR movie, and what made it so good in your opinion?
The funny thing is that it was a movie that was made for kids as well, and in Holland it was a pretty big concept. And I really wanted to experience it because it was a new thing for me. And I saw the camera that they put on stage, and it was like this sick camera. And I had to look at the camera sometimes, and I didn't even know what it was going to be like. So I was like looking at the camera and then jumping, and then I was like, okay, this is kind of weird, but it was cool. So I think a few months later at the movie premiere, I put on these VR glasses. And I was standing next to myself, and it was like the weirdest thing ever, standing next to yourself, because you see yourself. I've never seen myself in third person, and it's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, I saw a picture on I think it was on Facebook as well, called "Home," quote unquote, and it's you basically standing in the woods. So you live in a tree, or?
Yeah, I have a tree house. No, I'm living really close to that spot. And I go there sometime to just relax and to take time off. And when I'm with my girlfriend at home, we just like to do stuff like that. Just go outside and get some lunch, get dinner. So that's what I do when I'm back at home.
Are you a spiritual guy?
No.
You do take care of yourself. I mean, you do give your brain rest. I mean, you retreat. You go away from the madness. It's not like a non-stop smoke, dope, and porn lifestyle that you have.
No, that's true. I just like to clear my mind sometimes, but that's not always in the woods or in the nature. I can do that with the night off with friends as well. You know, when I'm at a bar where I always used to play when I started. So it's different ways that I can clear my mind, but I really know that I need to do it sometimes, because otherwise I'll just get crazy and not crazy, but too busy.
You signed a deal with a corporation, probably with Chasin, which is a jeans brand in Holland. They're pretty big. You made a track for them, Saint. It was exclusive for a while. Now it's gone. Where can people find it? Is it just gone forever, or will you put it online somewhere?
It's actually it's online this month. It's gonna be online Monday. It's gonna be a release. That's Oliver Eldens. It's gonna be a release this Monday, and I actually made it just as a release. And Chaser said, "Oh, we like this really much, and we really are in the same vibe, like fashion-wise, as we feel your track. So we want to have your track under the commercial." And I was like, "This is cool. It really fits the image and the music." So then I was like, I wanted to do it, but I want to release it myself. So we can do it as an exclusive release for people that they can go to the Chasin site and listen it. And then let's put it online and put it on Spotify. So on Monday it's going to be officially released. Yeah.
Nice. Good call. Hey, you have your own label, Gold Kid.
Yeah.
Can anyone get on your label? And if so, what do they have to do to be signed by you?
Right now I'm just releasing music for myself. I wanted to create something that I can have freedom in music and when to release it. So that's why I did it, and also that it fits my profile as well, so that the whole package is one thing. So that's what I'm doing right now for Gold Kid.
So why the name Gold Kid, and besides why the logo? It is like, how should I say it, a classic logo from the ancients. Yeah. Who is it and why is it?
I just love. Yeah, I don't even know it. The logo, we're about to change it though, because yeah, it was. Yeah, it was cool, but there's some copyright problems with it, so that's not. Yeah, we're searching for a different logo, but I think it's gonna be something with the logo I have already, and something cool with that. And Gold Kid, yeah, that's pretty cool, because. That's something like a golden boy. I was thinking about golden boy, something like that. What's cool? What's the cool name? Everyone calling me a kid, so that's Gold Kid. It was just not deep thinking, just like do it.
We were sitting here for maybe 10 minutes, and like half the world who was something or someone in the music industry, in EDM or in dance, walked by and gave you a high five. Are there any collabs coming on that we should know about?
Collabs, yeah. Well, the thing is, there's a lot of DJs that I work with and a lot of big names, but it's just also like when I'm in the studio with Martin Garrix, it's just chilling, and sometimes we make music, sometimes we just do nothing and create some crazy stuff. And that's cool, because we actually released Welcome. That was a track that we both were like, we're gonna make something different, and that was the track Welcome. But it's also, I'm working with a lot of great songwriters as well. And singers, and that's what I really want to focus on as well, to create some like what I told you at the Herman Brood Academy, to have different influences from different genres and styles. So that's what I do as well. Work with a lot of people that are not even in the industry, like rockers, like something like that. Yeah.
So you like guitar music as well?
I love it. Yeah, absolutely. I love.
Is it as loud as Slayer and Metallica, or is it more like rock stuff?
I just like everything, as long as it has, as you feel like something that the artist is really proud of it. And it could be, it's not the really hard stuff, but I like Metallica sometimes, and I think I love every genre, as long as you feel like there's some passion in it. So
those are some nice words to wrap this up. I fully agree. Hey, thanks so much for your time.
No problem. Thank you for the interview.